like a facilitator, and he seems to kind of react that way. Absolutely fine, of course, absolutely. You know, I think you're playing very well. You know, and I put the arm around the shoulder, and of course, absolutely. Unless you're Tony O'Donoghue. But yeah, I mean, I thought that interview. I was looking at that interview for research purposes the other day with Tony O'Donoghue, and it really is kind of. He is remarkably kind of prickly in it, and. He looked at one point that he actually may start crying. Right. You know, the tears were forming just immediately after the Denmark game.
Yes.
And I felt very sorry for Tony O'Donoghue as well, because Tony's just asking questions. And you do feel as well, I certainly get a sense that if those questions were coming from maybe a journalist across the water, he's asked often much more difficult questions across the water, but he deals with them in a different way, because I think his audience is, he's looking after that audience maybe a bit better.
Interesting, yeah. I've done occasional TV interviews with Martin O'Neill for Air Sport, and these are unfriendly, so obviously the pressure levels are slightly less, and I can wholly understand where Tony is coming from in terms of the dynamic of those interviews, that they can be like intense in a way that maybe sometimes they don't necessarily need to be all that intense.
Sorry, did you say intense there? I'm just wondering. No, you did say intense.
I did, Martin. I did.
No, that's fine. No, because off air you said something else, but you're saying intense now. That's absolutely fine. No, that's fine, as long as we know where we stand on that. That's absolutely fine.
It does scarily capture, actually.
That's the way the relationship is going to be. That's absolutely fine, Adrian. You go right ahead and we'll have a lovely, lovely time on Off the Ball AM. Absolutely, of course. That's fine. I'm not paranoid at all.
We might have more of this intensity a little bit later on, I suspect. Right, Martin / Risteard.